Hi, little eagles. This is Mrs. Berquist, and today I'm going to do a sentence formation practice with you. So first, I need to read my sentence. So don't forget, we always use our pointer finger and point to each word as we read. So I'm going to read the sentence, and you can read it with me. Will you play with me? Now I need to rewrite my sentence, but make sure that when I rewrite it, I have all the right parts of a sentence. So I'm going to start with the first word, will, and I need to see what is wrong with my word will. I can see that it starts with a uppercase letter, which all sentences start with an uppercase. So when I rewrite it, I'm going to start with an uppercase W. Now, if you're writing this with lines, make sure your uppercase letters touch the headline, the waistline, and the foot line. And then I'm going to finish my word will, but I need to make sure that my two L's are lowercase, because after the first letter, all the other letters in the word need to be lowercase letters. My next word is you, and I know how to spell you. It's Y-O-U. But since U is in the middle of my sentence, it should not start with an uppercase letter, but with a lowercase letter. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to use my pointer finger from my other hand to make sure I have a good space between my words and write the word you. Y-O-U. My next word is play with, but play with isn't one word, it's two words, and it's missing that finger space in between my words. So my two words are crunched together, and I need to make sure I space them apart. But first I need to write play after the word you, so I use my finger to provide a good finger space and write play. P-L-A-Y. Next, I need to make sure I have the space between my word and write the word with. W-I-T-H. My next word, they have a finger space, which is good, before the word me, but something's wrong with the word me. If you look at the word me, M-E, the first letter is an uppercase M. Should it be an uppercase M if it's the last word in my sentence and it's not somebody's name or a place? Nope, that M should be lowercase. So when I write the word me, I'm going to use my finger to provide my space between my words and write the word me with a lowercase m and a lowercase e. Now up here, it gives us a period. And remember, little eagles, periods tell readers to stop reading or to take a break. But is this sentence telling me something or is it asking me something? So I'm going to read it again, and you can read it with me. Will you play with me? And I think to myself, is this telling me something to do or is it asking me something? Will you play with me? It's asking me something. That means it's a question. So what type of punctuation do we need at the end that tells me it's a question? We need a question mark. Question marks tell us that what we are reading is a question, and it also tells the reader at the end to stop or take a pause. So I'm going to read it again, the part that I wrote, and make sure that I start with an uppercase letter, that all of my other letters are lowercase because they're in the middle of my sentence and I don't have anybody's names and I don't have any places. I have good spacing between my words and my words aren't all crunched together. And I have punctuation at the end that tells me that this is a question. And you can read it with me if you'd like. Will you play with me? And there's my question mark at the end. Good job, little eagles. Now, when you are writing, make sure that you're using all of those things that we learned all year. We learned about starting sentences with an uppercase letter. We learned about using question marks and periods at the end of sentences to tell our readers to stop reading and to take a break. And we also learned about using lowercase letters within our sentences, unless you have somebody's name in there. Make sure you have good spaces between your words so they're all not crunched together and your reader will get confused. Good job, little eagles.